Hi guys, as many of you know, this summer I took on a completely unhandled wild Mustang for 120 days to get her out of holding and into a home, and ultimately help her overcome her fear. There are over 50,000 Mustangs and burros waiting in holding pens until someone adopts them. They are gathered off of range so they and the native animals don't starve. The feral horses and burros are then put into holding pens and pastures so that they can be taken care of. With so many having to be gathered due to the extreme drought plaguing the West, the need for American living legends to be adopted is continually increasing. To help with this growing problem, Mustang Makeovers were born. Many different organizations across the U.S. and even in Germany challenge horsemen and women of all walks of life to take a Mustang from wild to mild in just 100 to 120 days, then show the versatility of these animals to hopefully inspire adoptions. Lady is just one of the thousands of Mustangs helped through a Mustang makeover. She was specifically helped through the Meeker Mustang Makeover of Meeker, Colorado. Here is our Meeker Mustang Makeover show adventure. On August 27th, we left bright and early in the morning, as we live 6 hours away. The night before, we had loaded everything into the truck and trailer, so that all we had to do was load Lady into the trailer and hit the road. was a long drive, but beautiful nonetheless. Since we were having to drive across the mountains, we loose-hauled Lady so that she could move around, find her balance, and eat her breakfast. When we haul loose with her gentle horses, we leave the halter on so if we have an emergency where we need to get the horse out, we can just grab the halter and get out. If we are hauling more than 2 horses, we tie them so that they aren't fighting in the trailer. Since it was just Lady and it was a long distance and we were going over the mountains, it made most sense to leave her loose. Lady somehow kept getting her halter loose, so every time we stopped to get snacks and let her chill a little bit, I'd have to tighten the knot up. I honestly have no clue how she was doing it. She was great about putting her head next to the trailer wall so I could fix it for her from the outside. She was also the center of attention at all the gas stations we stopped at. It's really cute to see people of all ages become kids again when they see a horse. The storm was pretty much escorting Lady Lightning, which I thought was really cool. I was hoping to get some of the lightning on footage, but of course it stopped as soon as I got my phone camera pulled up. When we got there, we parked the trailer, figured out the game plan, and unloaded Lady. By far, she has been the most well-behaved and calm horse I've ever unloaded somewhere new. Most horses call and prance and everything when you unload, even some of the most experienced show horses. But Lady just walked out and stayed with me, head low, nice and calm. She was also very calm once I put her in her pen. She and the mares next to her threw some hissy fits and squealed and kicked out, just being mares, but overall, they were very well behaved. Once Lady was settled in, I set up my stall decorations, which later got soaked by some downpouring rain. We then had our dinner and a benefit auction, auctioning off these rodeo queen jackets.
Could it be this group, this great group that this goes to? We have $250. Come on, guys. $275. You can write it off. You all got a good accountant. Don't you look at me like that. $275. Take it now. $300. $275. $300. $300. Oh my God. Where the hell is his earring?
All of the proceeds from this benefit auction went to scholarships for us youth trainers, so Jericho and Jason went up and modeled the jackets. It was so much fun.
The market's not holding up too well. $375, that one is really, really cute. $375, thank you. Now $400. $400 there, what do you get? $400. Remember, folks, this is your kids and your grandkids that are getting this kind of education. Who's this guy? Wait a minute. What's this guy? What's your name? Bambi. Oh!
Bear Emmeline.
Bear Emmeline. How old are you, Bear?
I'm 11.
And what are you here? What are you doing?
I'm doing the Meeker Mustang Makeover with my horse, Jericho.
And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a professional bull rider.
Wait a minute, Bear. I want to ask you something. What's your second choice?
A professional bronc rider.
Professional bronc rider is the second choice. Oh, wait a minute, Bear. Don't leave me. What's your third choice? Say that narrative, Bear.
A professional bullfighter.
Well, that's better than the first two.
The next day, I walked Lady around and she met cows for the first time. She didn't care one bit, she just wanted to steal their food. If you watched our pickup video, you probably remember the dun mare in with Lady. Jericho ended up with that mare and he named her Star. They did amazing together. Here's some of their showing. I did not ride at the show due to some of my health issues, so I just did everything in hand. I'd like to say thank you to FM Light & Sons for sponsoring our journey together. FM Light & Sons is a family-owned and operated Western store located in the heart of Steamboat Springs, Colorado. They have been providing authentic Western wear for authentic Western living since 1905. Go check them out in person on social media or over at fmlight.com. We had never done a tire drag before, so she was quite unsure, but you can see how well she thinks through situations and how calm she handles stuff. to you, our freestyle absolutely sucked. I was not prepared at all, so really the only cool thing we did was the 2-foot pickup. After freestyles, they had some stick horse races which were pretty cute. Then there was awards, and then I ended up getting the Hard Luck Award, which was a bunch of first aid supplies from Curacao. And then we had the adoption auction after awards.
Move your feet around nice and just start at $250. And $250 now, $250, $250 now, 2 by someone to go the record. $250 now, $250, $250 now, 3 but 3 but 3. We got $250 down here, you gotta be 3. $300 now, 3 but 3 but 3 but 3 but 3 but $300 number 3. $300. Would you keep the horse? She would absolutely keep the horse. $300 now half. $350 now, 50 now, 400 now, 4 before you're out. $400 now, 4 $400. $400 you can get another job or work nights or something. $400 now, $400. $400 now, 4 We're not making any money, we're gonna have a little fun. $400 now, 400 now half. I gotta be 450 over here, but you $450. You gotta be 450. 450 now, $50 and $50 now, 450. $450 now, 5. And $500. Gotta be 550. And now 6. Now we're talking 600. 650 now, 600 now, 7.
Is this someone buying it for her, or just someone buying it to take it home? Because I'm her mom and I don't want to bid it up if they're buying to send it home. You see what I'm saying? But I'll keep bidding if it's not. Oh no, hold on. Wait.
And that's
I'll bid this.
$700.
So, but that means you're buying.
You're in at 650. Do not bid again yourself. I need 700. 700.
So you mean you want to keep the
700. 700. Joe's got 650 right there. 700. You guys are out.
The ones that are doing that are at the
700 last time.
Is it me?
Yes.
And I do it. I got 750.
We're at 650.
We're at 650.
Not anymore. I got 700 here. I need 750. I got
750.
Yes.
I got 750 here. You got to be 8. Cookies lining me up. I can't count. I went to school on
Whatever you're at.
How about 800? 8?
Yes.
Say yes. Now 8.5. And now 9.
Yes.
And now 9.5.
Yes. I'm her mom.
It's getting tough on you down there. 9.5.
Don't say that. You won't get mine. Well, if you want the horse, you want the horse.
950.
I just wanted to go high.
950. $950. 950.
Are we at 900?
50.
We're at 9, right?
What do you think? Last time.
Am I in at 9?
And I'm going to sell it $900 with Joe. Nice.
I ended up buying her back, which I was crying because I was so happy. The next morning, we loaded up and headed out with Lady in tow. If you have any questions, video suggestions, or comments, be sure to let me know down in the comment section. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more equine shenanigans. Thanks for watching.